Dirty bad mind, mommy do you so. Be a negative, you just a
fucking right.
We don't know what we're right.
Let me say bumbo clan. Hold on, man. Alright? No, because we don't know we're right. And we don't have money. No, this man that you're right.
Every law where they pass, citizens have a right.
Oh, you mean? Where human rights mean?
Every law where they pass.
The country have a human rights organization, you know.
Look for religion. Jamaica one Christian country.
Yeah.
But if me want to practice Muslim, they can't stop me because I have the right to practice a religion.
Of course.
So you think they can lock me up if me say me
Rastafari got rights, you know.
Alright.
The only people who don't get it yet is the gay them, you know.
Simple.
Them don't get it yet.
Them have bigger right more than anybody because them run the world.
Look here. Them don't get it in our country
and
yet.
them run the world.
Look here.
They have more right more than anybody.
Brethren, you're sensible. You're sensible. We don't get it yet here. That no happen in Jamaica yet.
No law no pass for them
man married there yet.
Illegal.
It's still illegal.
Illegal.
The two guys get married.
But they still do what them do.
Hide and do it.
We don't want that.
You can hide and do it. We know that.
We don't want that, yeah.
We don't want you.
That go on here still.
I go there. Then just not no law, just not pass.
Go on YouTube. Go on
Why them
YouTube.
never get arrest? It a go on here, but them hide and do it.
So you know say they have law against slavery.
They look so well against the law and still do it. And them a get arrest when them get caught. When you get catch. Some people never caught them. Or them never get arrested. Never report it.
You know why we so bumbo class slow with things? Tell us a foreign country. They in a school and teach you about fucking and sex and all of them blood clot.
Everything.
And you see out here? You think them are teaching them something in a school? No. So you late to know about the big girl pussy, you know, brother. You know about woman pussy so easy till they get big and come around and bawdacat tell us, yeah man, a girl have a fat pussy, you know. Why you not tell friend a bumbo class school like the white country?
That's
you see all the book them? You see book them over in Jamaica? You think where they come from?
We get mislead from
And you see book them when you have in England? It's not the same book that we have you think a joke thing?
A true
Brother, the book that we have in England is not the same as what we have out here. And a bump book like them give them. What we have the same book?
So all Jamaican pitney are going to know they're right.
No, you have to study, you're right.
You have to go study on your own. Why make them not teach you at school?
They don't even teach you about Marcus Garvey at Jamaica.
Go to America and do one pitney something. And you hear him tell you say, I ain't right for do so and so. You're not getting that out of one Jamaican picnic so easy.
Because we don't know we're right.
That's why me I tell you no
as
some government have power for mistreat with.
You have to fight for. Yes.
Simple.
And then we will fight.
That's why
You're not going to win. You're not going to win. So we have so much hero. I fight them, fight. You have to fight for your right. So to know we still been fighting.
When them done, when they fuck up them and then done this up, it done this up. And nobody else now take them on. Me no want dead, so me not go continue with when I need to do.
No.
You understand what
I'm saying? So we come and feed them
so we get fucked.
So we not go take on where them leave.
Because we as a people,
we will get gunshot.
Before we fight against one fight, we fight against with one another.
Yeah.
And that freak we up. And that freak we up.
No, we fight against, we fight against we. We fight against all of fight against each other. The system a beat with them. And when I fight the system, we are fight to one another. Yeah, man. My system a stop me from make money. So the system will always a win. System a stop all of we, you know.
Alright. Remember,
so we not fight the system.
Before vaccine come here, you know, nobody now take it.
No.
Everybody cuss, they don't want a vaccine. Alright. And you get 50,000 vaccine can come here.
How much left?
You know when me hear them say on news from there? 10 missile from one hospital, 10 doses.
Them man a thief.
Man a thief.
Oh, you mean
so you see where it comes down to.
He sell, you know.
So 10
it's a very short point where it go sell.
So 10 nurse not go get none, you know. Because somebody gone with 10 doses.
So you say 10 more missile.
Alright.
I want them 10 of them thief. And then to kill them blood clot right away. I want them 10 of them bumbo clot thief.
Then that me I say before we come here, nobody never want it.
A Jamaican we love falla.
Alright, but
nobody
no,
love blood clot falla like we know. We falla fashion. You think I joke? Falla fashion.
Nobody never want
and
it.
nobody never want it.
So out of teeth, you
So
know.
how it a go miss now? What do I do with it?
Then tell you
When they tell about Jamaican, you
it's
know.
mad with teeth.
Milk out of coffee, you
Get
know.
dropped dead to blood clot. 10 bad one.
Then take it and gone with it.
You only have a proof.
What am I teeth then if I didn't know what?
Them valuable, you know.
So 10 nurse will forget
It becomes
it.
valuable, you know.
Now
Go
get no.
face corona victim. Them not go get none, you know.
It gonna become valuable in our
It's got
country.
hours and hours of information.
But when me I say still, we have we rights. We don't know we rights.
There is a lot of rights.
Wally.
Wally for rights.
We
But they don't want to learn.
We not
They
use
just
the
want
rights
to
because
lecture
we don't know
about
how to
ignorance.
use it.
Because they have no idea what they're talking
Yes,
about.
it's Jamaica.
They don't understand what they're
Oh,
talking about.
Canada is not like us, you
You
know.
don't understand.
Canada is easier to do things more than yourself.
You can yell.
Make we hear him,
That's
man.
the thing of blood clot, so Jamaica bill and badness too, you know, brother. And if you know that.
He back at all.
Basic. You know, everybody can say.
Yeah, give him a tag.
They have rights. They have rights. They have rights. They have rights. Right? And then we have the Human Rights Code. We have the Constitution, and we all have inalienable rights. Yes. We have the freedom to travel, the freedom to breathe, the freedom to press, freedom to. Yeah, but suddenly no one can travel. No one can speak. No one can breathe. If we have these rights, if we have these rights, why aren't we able to exercise them? Right? I'm going to answer the question. You don't
Make
have
him
the
finish,
answer.
man.
You know, I'll
Yeah.
tell you the answer. This is the answer. The answer is we live in two different. We are two different
Race.
essences. We're two entities.
Yeah.
There's two jurisdictions. There's a private and the public. In the public jurisdiction, we are persons. We are humans. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
All right, we're humans, we're persons, we are citizens,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
But we are not men and women, all right? When we have public jurisdiction, when public jurisdiction supersedes, we don't have any rights. We have liberties and privileges,
Yeah.
all right? Persons, all those other things in the corporation, in the public sector, have privileges and benefits, privileges and benefits. Human beings, men and women, we the people are separate. They're different. We the people have freedom. We have inalienable rights, which means we don't have to ask for our rights. They're given. A person has to beg for their rights. A person has to ask for protest. Has to ask to protest. A person has to answer to an act. Has to respond to a tax. Has to respond to anything that is mandated or policies or there are millions of mandates, millions of policies, and that's not by accident. That's there to confuse persons. How can anybody read so many rules? Right? That's just there to make us confused. Which way do we go? How do we deal with this? What do we do? All right? That's all need to make the person confused, the citizen confused, right? Men and women have two laws. Two laws, and it's based on the 10 Commandments. It's Mosaic law, Moses' law. He went to the top of the hill, and it's basically law of trespass. You don't trespass against me, I don't trespass against you. And everything is answered. Right?
Sure.
If I trespass against you, if I beat you up, or I hurt you, or I gang up on you, then we settle in a court of law, on common law, with a jury of our peers. Right? That's what we. But suddenly we go to court and we're being administered. Right? We're being administered. There's no jury. There's no anything. We're just walking. That's again is because persons don't have any rights.
Right.
None. And what has happened? What has happened is. It's very easy. The world is run by pirates, simply put.
So what caused that food don't have no rights?
All right, so this is what happened. It goes like this. Yahweh, God, right?
Yeah.
Then man, right? Then common law, well, equity law, common law, government, corporation. All right? Now, man is over the government. The government is supposed to answer to man, right?
Really?
But government has tricked us.
Of course, how we there for and we put them there, not that me a try tell you.
It's identity theft.
Yeah.
It's identity theft. When you're born, all right, so government realized that they have to answer to man, so they got to figure out a way, how do we not have to answer to man? So what we're going to do, when they're born, we're going to give them a corporate number.
Yeah.
So you get a birth certificate and a citizen what? Ship. Right? That's not a mistake of words.
Right.
You are traveling on using your ship to conduct through society. But everything in society is dead. Right? They're all dead. Everything is a fiction or a straw man.
Right.
So when we get a birth certificate, when we get a license, when we get a social insurance card, when we get a passport, they're all, no matter which country in the Commonwealth, it doesn't matter which, it's always all capital in your names. First and last, first, middle initial, last, first, middle, last, middle name, last. Doesn't matter which. Could it be Bermuda? It could be Canada. It could be this. No, it's a Commonwealth. So what happened? The kings and the queens, they needed to establish law, so they landed on each of the lands, and they took over our public courthouses. The courthouses are public; they're available to all of us. But the maritime pirates, the Vatican, and the Queen, they come onto all of their, because this land, according to the Queen, belongs to her. It don't belong to us. It don't belong to the people. Right.
Because of them and the government.
Them says our rules and laws, you know, brother.
So but you were mentioning Libya, and that's very very pertinent. Libya, what was his name? Not Gaddafi, was it? Who was that man? Anyways, the leader of Libya. So Gaddafi was vilified by the United States. Clinton, she killed him.
Why they kill Gaddafi?
Because he was the last bastion of freedom. He had every citizen, every person had a free education, had a home. When they got married, they were given a bonus. When they had kids, they were given money. They were living well. Gaddafi was taking amazing care of his people, and they were still on the gold standard. There was still gold in the. They had their own bank. The war has been going on since the turn of the century, since the railway, since Tesla. But what really happened was during World War II. After World War I, they established the railways and the banking systems. But the banking only happened in some of the countries. Now you'll see throughout all the Commonwealth, what happened was, as soon as the banking system came in and took over their central banks, suddenly there's a McDonald's in the middle of the city, or a Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's all of these banks. Before everybody, I remember we used to have a Trudeau, Pierre Trudeau, the first Trudeau. He was a huge trader because he got rid of our banks. Remember when we put $50 in a bank account, and they said you put $50 every week, it'll compound in interest, and by the time you're 55 years old, if you started at 18, you'd be able to retire with a nice nest egg. That don't happen no more. Now we're getting charged $5.50 American to take our money out, to hold our money. Right? That is everything that's wrong in the world. It all stems from the banks. So, in order to get you to give up your people status, you're assigned a personhood. So, as soon as you're born, you get your certificate, then you get taxed, and then you get all of these things that trick you into that. You have to go to the court and you have to fill out the form. But as soon as you step onto the court, you have boarded their ship. That's why they're wearing all these funny monkey suits and stuff, because it's just a fucking joke to them. It's a performance. But when you get them to admit you're a man, that's what I've been doing right now. I'm going, okay, officer, you want me to wear a mask, all right? Before we deal with why I'm not wearing a mask, I want you to acknowledge that I'm a man. Now, once they acknowledge you're a man, once they say yes, you're a man, then it's true. You can't just say I'm a man, because there needs to be an agreement. But once you get the cop to admit you're a man, then suddenly, if I'm a man, okay, so please show me evidence where it says I have to wear a mask, wear a vaccine, do a vaccine, whatever. And he goes, well, it's in this act. And I'm going, well, can you show me where the act refers to a man? Because I've read all these acts, and I see person, I see citizen, but I've never seen man. You want to know why? Because a man is a living being. A citizen is a dead entity. The dead can't see the dead. The dead can't see the living. So as soon as you walk into court, they can't see you until you admit you're a citizen. Right, and then every act and every mandate you're responsible for, and you get.
We talked about before.
Yes, but
You
they
gone
need
too
to
far.
understand. No, it's. Do I understand this? This is
We
okay?
understand we're gone too far, brother.
But that's the only way to remedy it. You can't protest. You can't ask the government to help you. To say I want my rights. You can't say, "Excuse me, sir, Mr. Officer or Mr. Minister, I need my rights." They're
That's
gonna go,
your right.
"Rights? You're a citizen. You don't have no rights. Get the fuck out of here." Right? But if you get them to say that you're a man, then suddenly they're
Alright, let me show you something. Why 90% of the white countries can just get up tomorrow morning and go somewhere? It's no problem.
You can't leave Canada right now.
No, I'm not talking about no, not corona shit, yeah?
Before.
And why?
We have to get
Why
visa.
the black countries
Restricted.
need some fucking piece of paper?
It's not a black country thing. I tried to move to Maui. I tried to move to Maui in 2006.
Alright, that's why I said
And I
90%.
couldn't do
Now
it.
I never say 100%. That's why I said
But
90%.
Now we are in Malawi.
Huh?
Which way?
Malawi.
What do you mean?
Malawi.
Maui, Hawaii.
Norway.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Alright,
Hawaii.
for you Canadian people, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 countries in this world, you go in and you need a paper to go there. Otherwise, you can go anywhere.
That's not true. I couldn't go to Europe. I couldn't stay longer than 2 months in Europe.
But you still
but
could
you
go to
can't
Europe.
go.
Oh, you mean you
But you
guys
still
even
can't go.
No, we have to get visa.
You can't travel with your passport?
No, only to a few countries, maybe
Like
20.
small islands.
Small.
Not
Nowhere.
America?
No. Not
Small
Canada.
islands.
Not
Really?
England.
Some part.
Not
We want to go to Canada.
Without
we have to
visa,
pay
just probably
for the
20
visa
countries.
shit to get the visa.
Really?
And then when you go
And
to the
some of them
embassy,
you have
they
to
say
have
no.
somebody for receive.
You
And you
must
pay,
get it.
you pay $300.
You must get it. When you go to the
They can
embassy,
decline
the same
it.
way.
Really?
No.
Well, all right, so this is the same remedy. The same remedy.
What remedy?
I just told you, when you acknowledge as a man, you get your passport and you write all rights reserved on your signature. Make sure your signature touches all rights reserved. That means they have to treat you as
Where
a
you
man.
gonna write that? In the passport?
Yeah, the part where you sign.
So you gonna sign that? All right, reserve.
Yeah.
As a man, like I go for my passport, I write that in it.
You get your passport
And then
you
when
sign.
they come lock up my blood clot, what you gonna do?
Why would they lock up your blood clot? Why would they?
Who is me?
You know me can't mark.
You can't mark
You
our
can't mark
passport.
in your passport. You can't mark in
When the
your
government
passport.
send this to you, you can't put no pen in it, you know.
It's spoiled.
You have to sign. You have to sign. You gotta
Just
sign
a
the back.
signature.
You
Before.
don't do nothing else in it.
Just your signature.
No,
all
it's
right,
a-
your name.
is your
Just
signature.
your signature.
Yeah.
It's a part of your signature.
All right, reverse.
They
All
never
rights
teach me
reserved
that.
is a
No,
part-
no.
of course they're not going to teach it. Why would they
Then
teach
that
you
me just a come back to just like how they don't teach me about the rights, but they are there. They are
They'll
there.
tell you they're there, but they
Why-
won't tell you how to access it.
Why in Canada? Canada is run
Citizens have more talk and more benefits in Canada.
You get
Right
what
now
I'm
in Jamaica, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. The government give a shit about us.
No, I know that. They don't give a, they don't none of the governments give a shit about any of the any
No,
of the people.
Canada much better.
You think so? Well,
If you break
I
your
don't
leg-
know.
if
I
you-
don't know. I
if
can't
you're
answer
walking
that.
in the
I've been here
snow.
I've been here 7 months. How I know what the comparison?
All right, look at this.
You know, if
You need more time.
You want me to show you something?
Right.
Let me show you something.
You need more time.
You see the marijuana they have in Jamaica? The marijuana alone could use and make the road. You see the road that they're fixing in Jamaica? You see if the government, if they take full control of the marijuana alone, from a long time,
We could export
you
it.
could use
Oh,
the same.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. And the water, with all the amazing resources.
Look how much water we have.
Why not? Why not?
Why we buying bottled water when we have springs everywhere?
We have, all right.
Yeah?
Lord God.
It's because they're trying to depopulate. They're trying to control you. They can't control you
No,
if you acknowledge
no,
your
the
name.
government should make sure that we are right from long time ago. Jamaica should have good roads, you know. Jamaica is a tourist island, you know.
If
People supposed to get around easily. Without, by the time you go from Port Antonio to Boston, you have to fix the car. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
The road should be fixed.
yeah.
And the marijuana alone that we have in Jamaica, it's not even. The marijuana in Jamaica is not even the best marijuana in the world. I travel the whole world, you know, so I know.
Okay, honey.
But you see the name of it,
Missy like it
Jamaican ganja, it could
about 2
pay for many shit better.
Oh yeah.
If the government take it in hand for a long time ago, legalize it in Jamaica a long time ago.
But right
and sell it for good money. We have millions of dollars. What we have? We don't make car. We don't make. What we make? We don't make nothing. No. And that's why we bumbuckler come saying, look, we don't make nothing. We don't have nothing. Nothing at all.
And look how much something we have from over there.
You understand? Just tourism.
No
See, we have tourism. Tourists come to Jamaica to enjoy themselves with the music. You know, like have a sound system, no sound system, boom, boom, boom.
By certain hours, you have to go in. You have to lock your place by certain hours.
You understand? Before curfew, before Corona.
And you pay a license, you know.
Tourists come to Jamaica because they want to go to the street. 90% of the tourists. They want to go out on the street and see the sound system, the speaker box, boom, 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 boom. And Jamaican people party and they join and enjoy themselves with them. The government, they take it away.
Well, right now,
this
COVID business is a strict depopulation program.
The beaches in Jamaica.
It's a strict depopulation program, and it's designed to last until 2030. So all of these maskers think it's going to go away. It's not. It's designed. They've written it.
You know what I'm sorry for? I'm sorry that I never owned the mask company.
No, you shouldn't.
I should have owned. Yeah.